no. Northern Beaches, visitors to 30 key sites on the Northern Beaches must get tested. Let's have a talk about it and how it affects the Northern Beaches and us as a community. What happened? What happened?
We had it so good for so long. Just before Christmas, it creeps back into our lives. Coronavirus, Mark. Not good news.
10 days before, 8 days before Christmas? True Love said to me, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Did we get
okay, so, hey?
Did we get cocky? Did Sydney Siders get a little bit carried away?
I think we did. I'd love to know what everyone's thinking on what's on your mind at the moment, guys. Write in your comments. But you know what? This is really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. I personally think, I don't know what you reckon, James. We've got to hit it hard and fast. We've got to be, you know, like the New Zealand Prime Minister, how she nailed shit hard. I think we've got to have that nail shit hard attitude with coronavirus on the Northern Beaches. Unfortunately, let's look at some facts. Below are lists of sites that if you have been to, you must get checked. Woolies Mona Vale, December 13, 12 to 12:30. Aldi Mona Vale, Avalon Beach Surf Lifesaving Club, Palm Beach Rock Pool, Woolies Avalon, Chemist Warehouse. You got that list you want to bring up?
Here we go.
9 to 10, Roof Racks World, Artarmon, Hong Fa Barbecue Restaurant, DY Fruit Market, North Avalon Cellars, Carril Bay Dog Park, Palm Beach Pool, Brott and Worst 1442, December 16, and Avalon Beach Post Shop. So also places like the Avalon RSL, Avalon Beach Bangkok Restaurant, Avalon Beach Kirribilli Club, Palm Beach. Mate, these guys that had corona have really motored around all of what the Northern Beaches offers, particularly in that Avalon area.
Yep. So guys, if you have been to any of these places, just for the sake of the people, you need to isolate. We need to follow the rules. But Mark, what's happened? What's led us to this? And what can we do? I thought we were more well educated after the last 6 months on how to approach this should it come up again.
Do you know what? I think we all would have been kidding ourselves, thinking it's not going to happen again to us. I think the reality is that, we all knew this was on the cards. We didn't. There's no way in the world I actually thought it was going to be a direct hit on the Northern Beaches, but it was imminent. And I think as a community, how serious we treat this and how hard we hit this is really a decision in the hands of every individual. It's not really a government decision. It's an individual decision. How are you going to act, and how are you going to repel, and how are you going to sanitize, and how are you going to isolate, just so we can eradicate this prick of a virus fast. So I think it really is now power to the people. And I think people have to individually on the Northern Beaches just absolutely nail this and just stay really, really careful. And, if you can stay home to work, stay home to work. Just try not to circulate through the community, eh?
Yeah, well, that's it. And it goes to show that it's that easy and you don't think anything's happening. If you've had a test, until you get those results, you need to stay back. So some of these people, unfortunately, have had a hell of a social life, it sounds like, in the time that they went and had that test. They've been here, there, and everywhere else. And let's just hope that it doesn't lead to a big spread. Let's hope it's just a tiny scare and we'll be on our way. But we have to act appropriately now, don't we, more than ever?
Well, look, I think also there's, guys, if we can contain it to the Northern Beaches, that's a big win for New South Wales and it's a big win for Australia. So I think if anyone can sort of stick around a little bit more, to their area better. New South Wales Public Health Alert. People, what they're saying, work from home and remain at home as much as possible. Do not visit friends or relatives in aged care facilities or hospitals unless essential. Avoid unnecessary gatherings. Keep to your household group. Avoid visiting high-risk venues, including pubs, restaurants, places of worship, and gyms, and avoid unnecessary travel outside of the northern beaches. So I just think at the moment, just stay home, guys. Just stay home, because it's, everyone can really benefit as a community if you do.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Now, Mark, you live outside of the northern beaches. Did you see anything on your way through to the beaches this morning that looked like they were monitoring people coming in and out, or how are they actually organising this? Nothing?
Nothing. You know what? I think also, like, the nice thing is that we're so far advanced on this. So I think, I don't want to say we're ready for it, but I was looking at testing locations this morning in the northern beaches. You want to bring those up?
Yeah, I can see that.
So we've got, if you guys need a test and you want to be sure, the testing process, I think now they come back to you within 24 hours of testing. We used to be 14 days or 7 days or whatever it was. So we're getting really good on that. Mona Vale Hospital, DY Respiratory Clinic. So that's opposite our office and on Maramba Road. I think it's number 5 Maramba in DY. Brookvale Community Healthcare Centre pop-up, Manly Pathology Drive, Balmoral Respiratory Clinic, and Frenchs Forest Foresight Pathology. There's a couple of places up there near Frenchs Forest that are doing it. So, guys, that's where you can get your testing done if you need to get it done. Pretty important we do. Probably the best thing we can do is just test the shit out of ourselves as a community. Probably need some more pop-ups, eh?
Yeah, well, I was actually going to say that. I think I'm surprised there aren't more locations, and also there was might have been yourself, Mark. Someone mentioned yesterday that outside of the DY Respiratory Clinic, where they have the testing clinic, the queue was huge apparently from 2 o'clock or so. So another thing is just booking in, not just turning up on a whim, and just organising your plans now to try and be as safe as possible with all this. We have to take all these little things into consideration, don't we? Rather than queuing up for an hour and waiting with 100 people, let's be a little bit more proactively planning more proactively to mask this up. But anyway, it's a real shame, isn't it, Mark? Just before Christmas, I think everyone sort of got a little bit confident, and we took it for granted a little bit. We haven't had it too badly here in New South Wales for the most part, and I don't think it's the news anyone wanted just before the holiday season came up.
No. That's a take, guys, but just a pledge from all of us, like, as on the beaches, if the guys just stay, can you get out of that screen, James? If we could just individually, everyone do your bit. Let's smash it. Let's get tested. If you've been to any of those many locations that's on the government website, and there's a lot of them, ANMAL, and be careful, because and just do what's absolutely essential. If you don't need to get together this weekend with buddies and friends, don't. And family even can stay home, stay. If you can just not get around, it's just the smartest thing to do, because shit's getting real. This is serious. Yeah.
If we behave for the next couple of days rather than not behaving, it could lead to a very different result on the 25th of December. So we'll see what happens with what they bring out over the next few days in terms of what we can and can't do, where we can and can't go, and the amount of people we can be with. So behave yourselves.
And we know what we're doing in terms of an economy, in terms of a marketplace, in terms of everything. We've done this before, so there's no need for people to stress out. We've been in this situation before. We've trumped it. We just got to do this again. So it's just a replay on a smaller scale. We're better equipped, but it doesn't mean we rely on everyone around us. We've got to take it individually ourselves into our own hands. But we know what we're going to do. Let's do it.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Mark. Thanks, mate. We'll
See you, legend. You take care. Everyone, good luck out there. We'll see you on the other side, and yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. We'll have a good Christmas. We'll nail it hard and fast.
yeah, awesome.
See you.